It's me, Renee. I'm back, and I'm here with my March TBR. God, we're already in March. Time flies. So March is three things. Well, March is a lot of things, but the things that I'm focusing on it's March Mystery Madness, which means reading mystery books. I'm thinking there's also probably some prompts around there, but I'm just gonna focus on just reading mystery books. That being said, I'm more like I watch crime shows on TV, but I don't read that uh, much, much. But I do have a few mystery books that I haven't read that I want to read, so that could work in March. There's also middle grade March. I have some middle grade for you. But it's also March is also the month of females because 8th of March is the International Female Day. So yeah, I have some books according to that. So yeah, I have a few books that fits those things. And as usual, I'm probably gonna switch out some things of these, or I might add things. But these are just a few titles that I want to read to get to. And yeah, let's start. First, we have Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians by Brandon Sanderson. So this is the first book in a middle grade book series he has. First one being Evil Librarians, which I feel so offended. You know, me being a librarian. No, but yeah. I've started this one slightly, and so far I'm enjoying it. But yeah, it's a library book, so I should probably finish it this month. And I want to finish it this month. So, yeah. Then we have A History of the World in 21 Women by Jenny Murray. And it's just kind of biographies of different females, but it's written for adults, so it's like lately I've had a lot of biographies about females, like Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls, and then you have rejected princesses, etc., etc. A lot of those are meant for kids, so there's one page and one picture, but here there's like a chapter of every female, so it's more than one page. But you also have some pictures here and there, and beautiful. And yeah, and then we have another middle grade. It's Paula Santiago and the River of Tears. First in a series, I don't know how long, but it's a series anyway. Also being made to a Disney Plus movie, TV series, one of those. That's cool. Then we have A Curious Beginning by sorry, Diana Rayburn, which is the first in a historical um words again mystery series. And I've heard very good things about this series. And yeah, excited to get to it. Then we have Dragon Mountain by sorry by Katie and Kevin Sung. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is the first in a series, and yeah, it's been great, and it's dragons, so yeah, can't wait. And then we have Blaze Road Games by Amparo Ortiz. This is the middle grade, and there's dragons and competition, and I believe there's some queer aspects to it, and yeah, very excited. And then we have Miss Marple, The Life and Times of Miss Jane Marple. Autobiography, no, it's not autobiography, it's a biography of Miss Marple, fictional character by Agatha Christie. And I really liked Miss Marple, and I found this in a bookstore back in January. And yeah, excited to get to this one. Not long, but yeah, it's probably gonna be fun. So I suppose, yeah, I mean, with stuff about characters, you can just go to Wikipedia and you can read whatever. I love Agatha Christie, so it's kind of fun to have it in book form, and also so beautiful cover. So yeah. And then we have Princesses Behaving Badly, which is the same as, well, same, kind of the same vein as history of the world in 21 women. This is real life stories, real stories from history without the fatal endings. So in history, a lot of females have kicked ass, but sadly they have not gotten no cool endings. And this one has beautiful covers, illustrations here there as well. And yeah, I've started slightly last year, but I just read one of them. So yeah, kind of hope that I finish it, or at least read more. I suppose I don't have to finish it because it's not a book you need to read in one go, because it's lots of small stories, so it's not a one long story. But I want to, well, I want, ideally I want to finish this one. But if not, I want to at least read a bit more in it. So yeah. And then we have Atlas av uoppdagede øyer, or it's originally English, and it's originally called The Undiscovered Islands. So yeah, it's just kind of a story about how back in the days, sometimes people who made maps, they drew in island where there wasn't one, and yeah, so it's both about like stuff like Atlantis and like mythical places, but also like places where people just kind of back in the days they kind of drew in island on maps where there weren't none. So kind of silliness like that. And yeah, I I started this last year, haven't finished it. And yeah, so the theme of March is also when I finish or continue some books. Of me saying to myself. Yeah. Then we have a few more mystery books. So there's Mordene i Kelmo Valley, and then you have Løgnen og Døden, and then you have Sisyphus Woodstock. I don't know why I told them all in the same go. Well, they're all the same size, but these two are the same author. This is by someone else. So this is by Quentin Patrick, who's kind of in the same vein as Agatha Christie, or he wrote around the same time. But in difference to Agatha Christie, he wasn't a person, it was more like a collection of people who wrote on the same pseudonym. But yeah, it's kind of mixed, and sometimes they were kind of more gory, sometimes they were more locked room mysteries, but they were all around the same name, Quentin Patrick. And yeah, I've had this one for like, I want to say 10 years now, quite a few years. But yeah, kind of want to get to it. Do you remember I read some of the books in high school? I loved some, and some of them were like, "Oh my god, you're so damn freaking scary. I'm gonna get nightmares." And so yeah, so this one's, I don't know if I'm gonna get nightmares or I'm gonna be happy, but it's gonna be one of those. I suppose if I'm being too scared, I'll just DNF it. And then we have, yeah, a Colin Dexter book, which is Inspector Morse. I love that TV series. Originally were books. So yeah, excited to get this one. And yeah, other than that, I don't really have any specific books planned. And also, as always, there might be like suddenly I decided to do a little readathon that I didn't know at this point of time, because I don't always know what readathons are at what times during the year before the year starts. So yep. But yeah, I have quite a few options and books there to read. So yeah, and that's kind of fun little start anyway. And yeah, yeah. I hope you have fun reading plans for March. I hope you have a fun evening, day, whatever news it is. And I'll see you later. Bye.